Do you remember this dog? This dog's real name is Abbey, and she was a rescue. The movie's animal trainer, Steve Behrens, found Abbey in a kennel. She looked the part, but was not trained for filming. It took a few weeks to get up to speed with the shooting. She's actually in the company of many other famous dogs that came from her trainer. He explained, "We got her in the middle of July and then went to camera toward the end of September, so that was a pretty quick transition. She wasn't coming from a training foundation. She really knew nothing. She was trained a lot in the basics that needed for film work, then directly went to those scenes. It was stressful at first, but she really came on good. She's a good dog, and she learned really fast." In the original unnamed script by Protosevich, she was a he. And as the dark seekers were lined the trap for Neville, they ended up getting the dog instead. Now, instead of choking at the dog, like he does in the movie, the main character lets him go. The dog later returns in the final scene where Neville and other human survivors are escaping to a pier, and Neville's dog now leads a pack of mutant canines. Of course, this is a moment of tension as it appears Neville and the others are going to be ripped apart after just surviving a showdown with the head Darkseekers. However, this is I Am Legend ending offered a more hopeful resolution, where the dog recognizes Neville and forces the other infected animals to leave. He then lets Neville escape and mournfully howls before running back to his pack. The fact the dog spared Neville was meant to be a sign there was hope that what was left of the mankind could coexist with the Darkseekers, but the release of the movie ultimately went a different route. Will Smith wanted to buy Abbey and keep her for himself, but unfortunately the dog trainer was not very keen on that idea. He refused to let Abbey go. Will Smith was even seen taking Abbey on dates before the film started, just so that they could both get comfortable with each other and get to know one another as well. Will spoke about him begging the crew members to let him keep the dog, but unfortunately, that wasn't how it was supposed to be. Abbey is still living with the family of her trainer. She's a 13-year-old pooch and is now enjoying retirement with his daughters and her kids. She's older now and she doesn't hear hardly anything, but she's still kicking and she still likes a ball and likes a bone.